baby! Crash talking! We're talking crash. We're crashing talk. D-Live R said, scare me. Chase Max said, yo, yo, yo! Alien bodies, tell me everything. We will tell you everything.
Like it was in the title? I was going to say, how does he know? How does he know the agenda?
Yeah, I know. You see that the last like 5 times. I'm like, put it in the title.
Buddy. I know. Plus, we post things.
And
we post.
We're posters.
This collar's like going down on its own. Look. Wait, no. It's good. We're good. We're good. We can continue.
I know. Let's wait and see if it goes down this time. Anyway, so we got a few, like the title says, some crazy things in store.
Well, dude, it's Crash Talk, so we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, a lot of craziness.
What are we talking about?
Well, to start off, NASA finally came forward with their report on UAPs.
Nassau County, New York, yeah.
Specifically that county.
Yep.
And I would love to watch a video with you to show what they had to say. Because this is NASA. They study space. And if anyone's going to give us answers on UAPs, it should be NASA. So we're glad they joined the cause.
Giving life. There you are. We missed you last episode, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you, pal.
Good to see you, man.
Jessica Brittany, you're so excited. We're so excited.
Oh, you have no idea. There's some good stuff today. So
yeah, we got some fun stuff planned.
So,
anyway,
yeah.
you were saying.
I was just saying, NASA, they're the ones that we should expect answers from, right? So I'm excited to see. Let's show a video. Let's watch what their findings are, because if anyone's going to give us the goods, it's them.
Gonna give us the fucking good.
Yeah, NASA, come on. You guys are, it's all you do is watch space. So you should know everything.
Space watching bastards. All right.
You should have all the answers.
So you're saying YouTube it, bro?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see what they got. Come on, NASA. We're all waiting to hear what you have to say. We know you're going to give us the goods, right?
UFO enthusiasts may be a bit disappointed by NASA's announcement this Thursday, where they said their UAP study team has found no extraterrestrial origins of UFO sightings. This is the first report of its kind.
NASA Administrator Bill Nelson said they are appointing a direct...
So they did nothing. They provided nothing and gave us the same answers we keep getting for the last 70 years, which is nothing. So thanks, NASA.
Thanks, NASA.
We're glad you're on the case.
Yeah, I wish there was someone else somewhere else that could give us answers.
So great segue, because we're doing these UAP hearings, and we're trying to do some discovery. We put some committees together. We've got congressmen behind it. So, and then we got to see the whistleblower talk at an actual congressional hearing for UAPs.
Yeah.
So Mexico watched what we did.
Mexico, aka IDGAF, country town.
Yeah, Mexico saw our congressional UAP hearings and was like, "Oh no, you do it wrong."
Oh, they're French. Okay.
Yeah, what is this accent? Oh no, that's not how you do a UAP hearing. No, what is
that's
it?
That's not how you do a UAP hearing.
That's not a UAP hearing.
Yeah.
You want a UAP hearing? I show you how to do it.
Yeah.
Pull up my UAP hearing.
Pull up this UAP. We show you actual teeth, man. We don't give a
You think you know, but you have no idea.
This is the diary of Chris Rock.
Exactly. This is how you do UAP hearing. So yeah, let's look at Mexico's hearing. They do it right.
Do you remember that show MTV?
That's why
Diary
I said that.
though. Does everyone else remember
No.
that? It's like
you have to grow up during the 90s.
The one I remember specifically is Chris Rock. You think you know, but you have no idea. This is the diary of Chris Rock. But that's what they would say. Whoever it was.
Right, yeah.
They'd all say this is the diary of Chris Rock.
They all say
so
Chris
if it's
Rock.
Christian Slater, it's like, you think you know, you have no idea. This is the diary of Chris Rock.
They just introduce Chris Rock's diary every time.
It's weird. It's a weird show.
No, yeah, you have to grow up in the 90s to get that reference. I'm sure some people out there do remember that show.
Well, yeah. More than one
it was an
person.
extremely popular show.
In the 90s. No, only 2 people grew up in the 90s.
I'm guessing like 2.
So
let's see how Mexico does theirs. They're going to do the real hearing.
So next one.
Yep.
Well, tomorrow, NASA set to release the findings of a heavily anticipated report on unidentified anomalous phenomena, also known as UAPs.
Oh, it's 155 is the stamp.
I was going to say, she's not talking about anything.
Yeah, and we would have to wait a long time to get to 155.
We have to wait 1 minute.
Here we go.
This week, congressional hearings focused on UAP sightings, much like we had in the U.S. Congress back in July.
Better.
This right here sort of stole the show. This is according to a prominent Mexican UFO journalist and researcher.
What the fuck?
Non-human corpses.
They're like,
both
oh no,
at least
this is how you do a
old,
hearing.
Discovered in Peru back in 2017 and then fossilized.
Peru.
Now look, there is a lot of skepticism here about whether these are real, whether this is legitimate. We ourselves can't verify any of this, so we are skeptical.
Dude, Mexico doesn't
about
give
what
a
we're seeing here in
fuck.
Nation
Like,
when
you
it comes
guys,
to the
what are
origins of
you're still
these things
pretending
in this video.
Yeah.
Nonetheless,
Like,
these
we don't need to
displays were
pretend.
part
Dude,
of
look
a
how cute the
legitimate
little buddy
Mexican
is.
Three
UFO hearing.
fingers. That's been
Ryan
reported
Graves,
by
a
so
former
many
Navy pilot who actually
abductees
testified
and
before
people
the
that have
US
had
Congress
contact or
back in
seen these
July. He was
things.
It's like
also
watching
there
this in a
sharing
little
his story
coffin.
and his experiences with UAPs, Kelly.
All right,
so,
stop it there.
You know,
So
I think
what-
a lot of work.
So what are we? Because we're gonna watch another video about this that goes into more detail. So they rolled out the freaking bodies. They were like, okay, you guys don't want to do it right, we'll do it right. And they rolled out.
We'll show you what a fucking UAP hearing's supposed to be about.
That's
Here's
how you
an
do it.
actual corpse of an alien.
Yeah, that's what everybody wanted. They thought the UAP hearings were going to have some sort of
Anything
reveal.
like that. Ready, guys?
Boom.
Yeah, you thought aliens were real.
Yeah.
You thought UFOs were real. Boom! Alien bodies.
And they were
corpse
fossilized.
size.
How cool is that? We know Bob Lazar said that he knows at least one of the crafts that he reverse engineered, like that was being reverse engineered, came from an archaeological dig. So maybe some of these things are ancient. And that's always been one of the...
Did you see how small they were, though?
Yeah, they're tiny. Super tiny.
Super tiny.
And people say, you know, what they grow to
That's
3 feet in size, and those are, if they're fossilized, these things are ancient, right? So, and we don't know much. The next video gives us a lot more detail. We get to hear from the actual scientist who did the DNA testing on these things.
Oh wow!
So let's find out what
You know how they
much
sound,
we
though?
know. Yeah,
You know how they sound?
they don't speak. Yeah, they're
Right?
all salacious
Salacious
crumb.
crumb. They look like a little salacious.
I've seen some alien videos that it's too good to be true. Chase says.
Yeah, right?
Too good to be true? I don't know.
Well, let's
I think
see.
it could
Let's
be a little
see.
better if you're going to fake something.
Put the bodies on the floor. Put the bodies on the floor.
You put the bodies
the
back
bodies
up so
on
we
it.
can analyze. Oh, no, we're going to do that right now. We're going to get some actual information.
He said, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. That'd be great.
Not
if you
once.
wrote that. No, you didn't.
I know.
That's
could've
funny. That was a
typed it.
song. That was a real song.
Yeah.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, that was a lot of dark music back then. That was a dark time for music.
I thought that song was dope.
Do you remember what was it? It was the where's that place where the legendary rock
Disneyland.
concert took place? Woodstock. Do you remember the Woodstock during the 90s? Do you remember what happened?
The murders.
There was
Woodsboro
a lot
murders
of stuff.
in the 90s.
They burned the whole place down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, rioting. They destroyed the entire place. They lit the whole place
That's why
on
we
fire.
can't have nice things.
There was literally people sleeping in toxic waste because there was overflowed toilets and all kinds of nonsense. So many people got sick. People were assaulted.
This is why we can't have nice things.
It was hell. Yeah, it was actual hell. If you have a chance to
Woodstock,
watch,
they're like, hey,
videos of
man, this is crazy. Everybody
That's
get
how it's
out your
supposed to be.
psilocybin. No, that was the first
Yeah.
one I'm saying, like the real big one.
Yeah.
Get your psilocybin ready and let's rock.
Oh yeah, for peace.
And then the next one, it was
Music
let
for
the
peace.
bodies hit the floor.
It was monstrous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the videos are crazy. I remember watching it live as a kid on like MTV News, and you're seeing just the destruction and the bonfires, and everyone's just like beating each other.
You didn't
and
realize it was
crazy.
just Burning Man, and that's like what it was supposed to happen. It's supposed to burn the effigy.
Yeah, I wish that's what it was. Because it's actually a horrible. It's good. There's
Would
a
it scar
documentary
you?
out
Would
there.
you go?
Yeah,
would you go to
dude, not scar
Woodstock?
me, but it was. That was a horrible mess, and because of that, we can't do it anymore.
That's
We
why
have
we
to
can't
do
have nice
different
things.
concerts. Yeah.
Oh God! Now we have Coachella.
They destroyed
and
this
Life is
the whole city.
Beautiful, and Austin City Limits, and like all the dopest festivals ever now.
Yeah.
When we were young, the greatest festival of all time.
Yeah. Lots of fun stuff.
I miss the bodies.
Oh
Show
no,
it again.
we're getting deep. Yeah, we're not done. Let's go. Next video's
No, that was
got
it.
detail.
So next, horror films, guys. You like horror films? No, yeah, we got more bodies hitting the floor. More bodies hitting the floor.
Yeah, and some more details.
More bodies hitting that floor. All right.
UFO hearing in Mexico. Lawmakers have been shown what
Timestamp.
claim to be
No,
the
right.
corpses of mummified aliens. The two specimens in tiny coffins.
Dude, let's just appreciate
presented
this.
before Congress.
We're gonna get some close-ups.
UFO researcher Jose Mosen.
Look at that.
Okay, there you go. D Live Wire. Is that enough?
Fossilized remains.
Yeah.
Hey there, Tina.
Tina, there you go.
Yep, and as we mentioned earlier, we know from insiders that some of these things were recovered from archaeological digs. We know these things have been around since forever. There's people that think they had something to do with the building of the pyramids or whatever. No matter what you believe, there's been accounts of these things all throughout history. So it makes sense that some of them would be recovered from archaeological digs.
Yeah, I just actually read Chase's comment where he's like, put the bodies back up so we can analyze. What the fuck? He's like, you just blew by alien bodies like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the Mexican government says they have alien
we're gonna
bodies.
get
anyway.
detailed.
Yeah, we're getting into it. But yeah, look at this, dude. What do you say? What's there to say?
Let's hear what they have
Chase
to say.
said, okay, hold on. Chase said too good to be true, but why? You think their aliens exist, right? You think they're real? You think
so here's the thing. This is how you would find out: is you run DNA tests and you find out is it humans
you
with
just
that
want me
are
to play
deformed,
the video, okay?
Or is there evidence that these are actual aliens? Yeah, because then we can discuss when we have all the info.
The shriveled bodies with shrunken and warped heads.
Don't call them
the
that.
Mexican committee.
Elongated
Most
heads.
Claims the bodies were
They're
found
sweeties.
in the Peruvian
We know
desert
from
in
Indiana Jones that
2017.
they have long
He
heads.
believes they are around
That was
1,000
the first time
years
ever.
old.
It's the queen of all evidence.
It's the queen of all.
DNA
Oh,
showing
okay.
us that they are not human beings and that there is nothing that looks like this in the world. We should take it as such. They are non-human beings.
But Mosen has previously been
gets
debunked
crazier.
for making similar claims. In
What the
2015, he
fuck?
suggested an alien mummy
They're so
found
cute.
in Peru. It turned out to be a human child.
How old is the fossil? Given Life asked.
So they
Good
did.
question.
Yeah. So they said it's 1,000 years old. They said that they ran DNA testing, and 30% of the DNA is non-human, and it has. They don't know what it is.
So
it's completely unknown.
We do have hybrid human aliens.
Yeah. No. So a lot of people think human beings were genetically engineered by aliens. Whether you believe that or not, the fact that aliens have partial
Our
human
DNA.
DNA would point to that fact. The biggest mystery of all time is how did the human brain, 20 times its size over a short period of time. Something happened.
Yeah, we evolved quick.
Yeah, and the only species on the planet to evolve in the way that we did
With consciousness and self-awareness. Yeah.
Weird, right? As if
we
were
have
needed
envy
for
and
something.
jealousy, and we have we care about our appearance. Well, some
There's
don't.
interesting, there's some interesting stuff going on. 1,000. They say these are 1,000 years old, specifically.
Given Life said only 1,000.
Yeah, I'm sure the's some older ones. Yeah. But again, Peru. Are these just bodies of dead gold miners?
Discussion. Yeah, right.
Is that what we're looking at here? Are these just dead gold miners?
So there's only one way to tell. Do they have jetpacks?
Yeah.
That's the only way to tell.
So cool. I like that they said this is how you do a UFO hearing. You bring out the bodies. Let's look at actual evidence and actual DNA testing.
He even said, "¿Cómo está? O hola."
Yeah.
And then it translated to, "This is the greatest, the mother of all evidence."
Yeah, the mother of all, the queen of all evidence.
¿Cómo está? Hola, way.
Yeah.
The mother, queen of all evidence.
Yeah, that was their translation.
Yeah, I know.
And unfortunately, I thought this video had it. One of them is pregnant. They actually found eggs, like of more of their life forms in their bodies. So this
Like
one of these
humans.
little things was actually pregnant with another little thing.
Okay.
So
they're
it-
not like crawfish
not a
or whatever, where they
child.
don't get little babies on their bottom.
I know it was like pregnant, like a human
humans.
would get pregnant. Yeah,
Creepy.
very creepy.
Mammals.
But
They're
yeah.
mammals. So
What
are
do you
they
guys think?
mammals?
Oh, I don't think so. I think they just took like a mammal here and then added their DNA. It makes the most sense because there were hominids that were walking upright. That would they'd be good candidates for carrying gold, and for working and building. That's the story, right?
So they created us to be worker bees.
That's what the story is. Yeah, etched in stones.
But then one of us was like, "Wait, why aren't we overthrowing? There's only 3 of them."
Yeah, there's some reports in those old Sumerian texts and Akkadian texts that say that some of the gods decided, who were aliens, decided to help us break free of slavery.
Break free.
So that could be part of it. But oh yeah, we do have another one. Do we?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. I want you to see the pregnant alien one. It's really cool. So let me see if I can find it.
Oh no, we got the alligator girl.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, that's a cool one too.
Yeah. But look at this shit. Any debunking?
I'm surprised that this is so. No, they don't have so. The DNA evidence would be conclusive. That would that's it. If that's true, which our own people haven't been able to analyze. And again, they said that they debunked one of these years ago. It was a Peruvian alien body recovered with 3 fingers that was about that size with the elongated skull. And they said with DNA testing back then, they were able to show that it was somehow just human. Has DNA testing come a long way since then? Yes, it has. So let me see if I can find this one. I'm gonna put it up there real quick.
Non-human corpses, both at least 1,000 years old, discovered in Peru back in 2017, and then fossilized. Now, look, there is a lot of skepticism here about whether these are real, whether this is legitimate. We ourselves can't verify any of this, so we are skeptical about what we're seeing here at News Nation when it comes to the origins of these things in this video. Nonetheless, these displays were a part of a legitimate Mexican congressional hearing. Ryan Graves, the former Navy pilot who actually testified
Ryan Graves showed up to
the
theirs.
U.S. Congress back in July, he was also there sharing his story and his experiences with UAPs.
D-Livar said, I want to see that DNA report.
Yes.
So you're trying to find it?
Yeah, because I thought I had sent it to you, man. Because they have.
No, you didn't.
They actually talk about the DNA findings and how it's 30% of their DNA is unknown.
Find it. It's worth the wait.
It is, yeah.
So because I want me and the people want to finish this video.
Oh yeah.
Kelly, so I think a lot of work still having to go into whether or not these things are real. Mexico's Congress
McKenna, what up?
They're going to be enhancing a law that would essentially make Mexico the first country on earth to
you can take your headphones off and do your thing if you need
explicitly that they believe in extraterrestrial life. So a lot happening just south of our border there, Kelly.
All right, you can understand the skepticism. Joe Khalil, thank you.
Thank you for.
You could understand the skepticism, but what I'd say is that, nuts. So I say, why would they lie? Why would the entire Mexican government come forward and be like, oh, look at these aliens, man. We got...
Yeah, why would they pull this stuff out if it was nonsense?
Yeah.
I agree. That it doesn't make sense.
No.
They pulled it out with actual DNA evidence for a reason.
Find that evidence.
Yeah.
I muted you so you can listen to your thing. So, nuts, and I love it. So let me read some of these comments here. So, but just to say, I do think, why would the Mexican government lie? Why would they be like, oh, dude, we got alien bodies when they don't? There's no reason to. It doesn't help their place on the world stage. It does nothing for them. It just would make them look bad if they were caught lying, right? So, Chase said any debunking. So, and D-Live Wire said, where's the DNA report? So that's what we're looking for. Jessica Brittany said, they can't figure it out because it's not human DNA. Yeah. Well, apparently there's partial human DNA in it, Jessica Brittany. So, which is nuts. McKenna said, what up? And I said, what up? And then she said, oh, shiz. Jessica Brittany said, oh, shiz. I didn't know they could figure it out. Yeah. Maybe it's just a skinny kid. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. D-Lavar. Let's look at this again because that's the best answer. Where are these little buddies at? Look at this. Yeah, just a skinny kid. I don't know what kids you've been seeing, bud, but that was doesn't look like a kid to me. Mexico City, dude, Tuesday. So 2017, they found these in Peru. And we know Peru. We know what's going on there, dude. We know there's been a lot of crazy shit going on. I can't show that. You're doing your own thing. So weird. And then maybe it's just a skinny kid. That's so funny. Jessica laughed at that. Then Given Life said 1,000-year age was 1023. Oh, 1,000 years ago. Sorry, there's a little heart thing in the way. So when I try to read it, just there's a little heart when you guys heart it. So I can't really read it. But 1,000 years ago was 1023. Sure, yeah, you're not wrong. Weird though. I think you got it. Dope. So we got it. We got the DNA report. So that'll be fun. Yeah, we'll check that out right now. But I can't wait to get to this. We also got this video about this. It's in the notes.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll spend a little more time on this because I think it's worth it.
Oh yeah.
I want you guys to hear about how they found that it was one of them is actually pregnant. So they're saying one of them is 700 years old, the other is 1,800 years old. Amazing. And where's the craft? And I'd love to know more about where they found them. And I'm sure now that this story is getting out there, that there's going to be more questions and we're going to get some more answers. So we'll continue to cover this the more info comes out. But this just happened yesterday. So this is like a huge revelation, and Crash Talk, what better place, to go over this kind of stuff. I love it. And Peru. Peru is a hot spot, man. There was attacks in Peru, not just recently, a decade ago. I put it at the very top.
Oh, okay.
There was attacks there. There was attacks in the 90s there. There's been reports of face-peeling aliens there since, forever in those areas. Peru is also where the Nazca lines are. The alien bodies actually look like some of the representations in the Nazca lines, which I thought was fascinating. When they showed the bodies, I'm like, oh, that looks just like one of the freaking Nazca creatures, whatever. So nobody can see those from the ground. If you're building the Nazca lines, you're building them to be seen from above. And back then, we didn't have airplanes, so who were they building them for? Yeah, I think so. I put it right at the top.
It's the second one in. I don't know. So that's why I was confused.
It starts with him, yeah, with that guy.
Okay, it's called Mummified. Yeah, okay. I'm adding it right now.
Yeah. So this talks about some more interesting facts about these things.
All right.
And the more we get, the more we'll give. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So yeah, I'm about to be pulling it up right now. So just keep talking for 2 seconds.
Talking for 2 seconds.
5 seconds.
Talking, yeah. Well, no, I want the video to speak for itself. But yeah, as more comes out about this, we'll talk about it more. Obviously, I'm going to be following this story very closely, and we'll put together some cool pieces of this as we learn more. The DNA was the most fascinating part to me, but this is what we're about to watch is very interesting. Here we go.
Here we go. Here I go. Here I
Mexico
go.
pulling back the curtain on what they believe are aliens and put 2 of those corpses on display.
Congressional hearing with bodies of aliens.
Specimens were unveiled at Mexico's first ever UFO hearing yesterday.
D-Live Wire, you're awesome.
You're right. The alleged alien corpses were found in Peru. They're believed to be 700 to 1,800
Nazca lines are in Peru.
Given Life said, it looks like an Ethiopian kid from the old videos.
Oh, wow. Like from South Park.
Oh, anyway.
They only had 3 fingers and elongated heads.
Boom.
X-rays of the aliens were also shown, and experts say one of the bodies has eggs inside of it. Maybe we're gonna have alien babies.
A lot going on in Peru.
Yeah.
A lot going on in Peru.
Yeah.
Thanks, Janine.
I don't know.
As Leslie Lopez says, we want DNA samples.
Yeah.
So they have them,
And then we're
we
eventually
don't.
to find out that aliens look nothing like we think they look.
No, that's exactly how we think they look. Big eyes, long
That's a
hair.
mummified corpse, lady. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's mummified. We know that's a shrunken in, really skinny version of what it would normally look like. And what do the Greys look like? They have these elongated heads. They have big eyes. They have 3 fingers.
And they're short.
They're 3 feet tall. Yeah, dude. Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's
you
crazy.
think Mexico would roll out fake nonsense in a congressional hearing, or
No.
are they trying
while
to
you
say
while
this
you were
is
looking
real?
up that video?
Yeah.
Oh, McKenna said, "What is that?" So, McKenna, the Mexican government did their own UFO hearings.
Yeah.
With UAP hearings.
A
whatever you wanna call it.
congressional hearing about UFOs in Mexico took place yesterday.
Yeah, and so what you're looking at is the corpse of an alien body that they introduced during the
They were trying to teach
hearings.
America how to do a real UFO hearing.
Yeah.
They were basically saying, hold my beer.
Yeah, straight up.
At a UFO hearing in
Well, I just want to give her a good close
Look
up.
at the bodies.
She didn't get it.
So one had eggs in it. The X-ray.
Look at this shit.
And
the X-rays are true.
It showed the X-ray. Yeah. Again, there is more footage of this if you watch the actual hearings. Yeah, look at that, dude.
As such,
This
they are non-human
scientist
beings.
here talks
It's the
about the
queen of all
DNA.
evidence. If the DNA is showing us that they are not human beings and that there is nothing that looks like this in the world, we should take it as such. They are non-human beings.
Boom.
But Mosen has previously been debunked for making similar claims. In 2015, he suggested an alien mummy.
They love trying to do this.
Well, it turned out to be a human child.
somehow every time we've got some really good alien evidence and the scientists look into it, they're like, and they all run all the tests before they come out. They're not going to put their career on the line. Yeah, that's great. They're not putting their careers on the lines just coming out with nonsense. They do these tests before they come out with it. Then somehow a few weeks later or some, oh, it was all fake. Oh, we realized we made a mistake. I don't believe that at all when that shit happens.
I see your skepticism. You're like, okay, they're just doing this because they got threatened or they're
something. They were told you need to chill. I just like that they rolled out the bodies, man. They didn't play games. This comes right before NASA's supposed to come out with their findings, and I love that Mexico's like, hey, here's the bodies, and NASA comes out and says, we don't even think ETs are real. We got no proof of ETs.
Yeah.
We know you do. We know you have.
During this, they're like, so what are you going to bring out to the congressional floor? And they said, I think we're going to let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
They did.
Let the bodies hit
and they have more than two. Again, dating one of them 1,800 years old.
And one a female
with baby alien eggs.
Little eggies. Little Balians.
Yeah.
She has
Balians. That's what it is. We finally got Balians. We have proof of Balians. That's so weird, man.
That's our life's goal.
Oh,
Just to get proof of Balians.
And we did it.
I know.
So yeah, we'll follow this story.
This is all fantasy land, dude. This is bullshit.
Don't worry. We're following this story closely, and we'll keep bringing you more info.
You got to say that more news guy, like, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we will be following this story. Thank you, Jared. Or you got to say, you got to say your sent and then just say my name. You'll say like,
yep.
And the students all gathered in the hall. Cameron, you know, or the students gathered in the hall. Jared,
right?
That's how they do it. So do it. Hand it over to me.
Yeah. So again, alien bodies, possibly with their own Balians inside. That's what we have, and we'll be following the story closely as developments continue. Cameron?
Oh, thank you so much, Jared. So, guys, we will be keeping you updated, and we will be following the story very closely. Thank you very much, Jared, for that very insightful
marvelous introduction.
Thank you very much for that amazing.
I put a spell on you,
and it seems that she is now a character from Hocus Pocus.
And now you're mine.
Yeah, but other than Hocus Pocus and news anchor jokes, alien bodies.
Yep,
and one of them might be given life. Because she's pregnant.
That's good.
Gotcha.
That's
706.
Yeah. So in other news, I thought this was interesting, and it's almost as interesting as alien bodies. No, nothing beats alien bodies. So something happened. There was a troop of Girl Scouts that went to the lake for some lake fun, and this is what they had to encounter. So go ahead and play that clip, because this is an interesting one.
What did Chase say? Pull up the Peru... And then it blocks out. Here's all I got to do. Pull up the Peru ones that were found. Compare them.
Oh, they look very similar. You mean the ones that they said were debunked? So the way they debunked them was they did DNA analysis and said that it came back 100% human. Yeah. But in this case, they came back 30% anomalous. Were those actually debunked? If the same tests were ran now on those bodies, would they get different results? It's hard to say. But yeah, they look extremely similar. I don't know if you have a way to pull it up quickly, but you could.
Okay.
Because I think they even showed it in one of the videos that we posted. Oh, they did actually. One of the videos that we just showed shows both.
Really?
Yeah.
Which video? My guy.
Let's see.
Chase running the show over here, my dude.
I know, right?
No, I dig it, bro. I dig it. I'm serious.
What we got?
Because that's a good one. Yeah, compare them, the Peru aliens with the other
they
ones.
definitely show in one of these. Let me see if I got it.
Motherfucker.
Well,
yeah,
tomorrow,
I'm not like a debunker, Chase, so I didn't have like the debunk evidence for you.
I'm a bunker.
I'm not one of those like debunkers.
He's a bunker. He's not a debunker.
Debunking's lazy.
Everyone's watching this show like, fucking, what are they doing? They're just killing time?
Yeah, I'm not sure which one. It's the News Nation one, so I just got to find which one because they talked about it twice. Oh, it could be the hill.
To hear that we're not sure if they're from this planet or not. It could be careful communication, but to me,
I think it's interesting, you know, you mentioned that there's a lot more interest in UFOs, UAPs lately, and there was that hearing on Capitol Hill recently where you had somebody there, essentially this whistleblower, claiming that not only do we have crashed or landed UAPs, but supposedly the U.S. government has in its possession, I think it was non-human biologics was the term that was used, you know, suggesting that we have alien bodies somewhere sitting in a warehouse.
I love that.
Now, a lot of people have questioned the veracity of that whistleblower's claims, but do you think the American people, what would the reaction be if the government were to confirm that, yes, these are extra?
Thanks, Chase, for putting us on this task.
Yeah, fucking A, dude.
Set to release the
She's
findings of a heavily anticipated report
this video's
on
got it
unidentified
all,
anomalous phenomena,
This one's
also
got it
known
all.
as
Exclusively today to UFO researcher and filmmaker James Fox about his expectations.
You could take your headphones off, bud. Anyway. I know you can't. You're in frame. Let me get you out of frame. So,
They're not showing pictures of the old one.
So I can just pull a picture on the goddamn internet.
Yeah, that's probably what you should do.
Okay, so Peru. Well, these are Peru aliens, also technically.
They are, yeah. That's what they're saying. Is they're trying to already debunk these by using those as the example. Oh, dude, yeah. These. Oh, there's a picture with the eggs.
Giving me all of this.
This is
shit.
breaking news, so we're doing it in a breaking news style. As
the information comes in.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's fine that we kind of play around. Here you go. I sent you something. It's the top video.
Good. Okay.
So yeah. This doesn't have the alien that they debunked, but it has the X-rays of the eggs inside the alien body. So that's pretty cool. But they look very similar. They're just a little bit taller. The ones that were supposedly debunked, elongated skulls, 3 fingers. They were small, not this small, but they were small. And they said that these were aliens. But further, so the DNA testing at first was saying it was alien. Further DNA testing, 100% human. So what happened there? Then these come out, and this scientist doesn't want to let that happen again. So he just straight says we already did the testing, 30% non-human.
Isn't this weird? Look at this. This has the new, and this doesn't even have one. Sometimes it just glitches. Weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
That's it. So yeah, I've got the video I just sent you. Has got pictures of the X-rays with the eggs in the alien body. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, he goes, yeah, kill time. He goes, days need to be longer, like the movies.
Like the movies, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm excited.
All right, so
I can't believe that I didn't even know Mexico was planning congressional UFO hearings.
Dude, Mexico, they're sneaky fuckers.
They release a lot of cool UFO videos too. Like they've never been trying to hide this stuff, so that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, God bless them.
Yeah, they're not on the on team hide everything, team liars.
Team liars and fools. You're so funny.
It is kind of team liars, and I get it. When these policies were created, it was around a time where you needed to hide things like this. I get it.
People could.
But time has moved on. We are not in World War II anymore. Like we can. Because it gives you little, those types of things.
Spermicides. I mean specimens.
Plus some of so DNA. There it is. It said it. Go back 30%. Over 30% of the DNA
I thought it was like
is
a whole
unknown.
report. Okay.
No. That's not what I wanted to show you. But I'm just glad that it said it because I kept saying it, but it wasn't on the screen for the people.
Got it.
So 30% of the DNA is unknown, meaning these are not humans. Yep. Boom, queen of all evidence. Now go to the X-rays if you wanted to skip ahead. No, here they are. That shows the actual brains, and then the next one shows the eggs.
I'm the real brains behind the operation.
Woo. Alien X-rays. There you go. The eggs. Look, freaking creepy, dude. Look where they are.
Yeah, that's.
Look at that. That's like
Those
multiple.
are
I
eggs?
was expecting like a single
she's having
baby,
triplets.
like a person.
Oh, little triplets.
Those are big. Like, oh shoot. So they reproduce in a very different way. It looks like.
Or she's having triplets. No, yeah, she has like 3
Massive
amniotic
eggs.
sacs.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Dude, that is crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. So, all right, aliens in Mexico?
Yeah, Peru. Being shown in Mexico.
Aliens in Central America?
How much coverage have we given aliens in Peru on this show?
A lot.
And now they come forward with bodies that are from Peru? I don't know, man. That doesn't seem like a coincidence. It seems like a hot spot.
CTB said creepy. CTB said creepy.
There's also an entrance to Inner Earth in Peru, and we did an Inner Earth episode. There was an entrance there. The Nazca lines, when they were made, had no way to fly.
That's what he's talking about. When he's like, I need what you guys are smoking.
Right.
Weed isn't that
good.
good.
You got to know somebody. Yeah.
That's what he's talking about, because you think of what you just said. Say that again. Say your sentence again.
Which part? The Nazca lines?
Yeah.
Yeah. So which part?
The whole thing.
How you can't see the Nazca lines from the ground. You got to see them from the sky.
And there's definitely an Inner Earth opening.
Oh yeah, and there's an opening to Inner Earth. In our Inner Earth episode, we went over different entrances to Inner Earth. Some people think these aren't ETs from another planet, that they're from our planet, and that they live in Inner Earth, or they live in under the ocean, or places like that. But it's interesting that we get attacks from aliens in Peru and fossilized alien remains, and the Nazca lines were created there and created at a time where you could not see them unless you were flying, and we didn't have anything to fly with back then, so, according to history. And the aliens look like something in the Nazca lines. They actually kind of look similar. It's just too much coincidence. You can't just say, dismiss it all as coincidence. Is what I'm saying.
Dismiss it all, but you believe it all, man.
No, I'm saying there's some evidence.
D Live R says, sounds like you got it all
connections.
figured out, and this is the way I'm gonna read it too.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got it all figured out, Jared.
Yeah, there we go.
That's how you wrote it. That's how you wrote it. Sounds like you got it all figured out.
So again,
dude.
I'm
What's
not
really
saying
going on.
I 100% these are alien bodies. What I'm saying is we've got a lot of evidence here, and more is coming out every day. And it's not coincidence when there's this many things pointing to one place, and there's this much testimony, and now physical evidence. The Nazca lines are great.
Yeah.
Could they have been created for seeing them on a high hill? Maybe. No. Well, because it's flat. So why?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Everyone knows what the Nazca lines are.
Nobody's heard of Nazca lines.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
I've heard you say it before, maybe. Make sure to tell your friends. Tell your friends about me.
Yeah. You don't know what the Nazca lines are for real?
Yeah, they're ancient aliens.
No, there's those massive pictures that they created back in Peru.
Sumerians.
No, they're in Peru. Dude, look them up real quick. Just show the people.
Oh, the cliffs or whatever. Yeah,
those
we
huge
showed
pictures. We've showed them on the show several times. That's why, yeah.
Once.
I think, well, maybe once, yeah.
Once.
Yeah, so you can only see them from the sky, and they're like geometrically perfect, and they represent different animals, and some of them represent things that
we don't
even know
on a crash
what
talk.
they are.
So, dude, we can get back to the aliens, but
we'll follow the story.
We'll follow the story as developments.
I did set up a clip. A group of Girl Scouts went on an adventure. Yeah. Oh, go for it.
A group of Girl Scouts.
Thank
went on
you.
an adventure.
Yeah.
And
then the adventure got interrupted,
Yeah.
and we got it all on video, and I thought it'd be fun to watch.
So I thought it'd be cool if we.
Warning: this is extremely gruesome. What we're about to. I'm kidding. It's not.
It's not.
Opportunity to earn several badges during this camping trip. An overnight excursion.
Dude, never mind.
to explore the state park.
His name's definitely Bryce.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's how I
Like
was
his
gonna say
parents
something.
knew. They were like, he's gonna be a Bryce.
He definitely calls his boyfriend by his full name and not his short name. So if his name's like Tim, he'll be like Timothy. Or if it's like John, he'll be
I
like
could see that.
Jonathan.
I
Yeah.
just like Bryce Newberry's actually great.
Yeah, but
just saying that full name is fun.
He for sure calls his boyfriend by his full name.
Okay.
Yeah. Zachary.
Yeah. Zachary Banks.
Thackeray Banks.
We did 2 Hocus Pocus references today.
Yeah, it's Thackeray, not Zachary.
It's Zachary.
It's
what?
Thackeray Banks.
That's weird.
TH.
That's
Thackeray.
not even a name.
It's nobody's name. It never will be. Except in that movie.
They have no way to ever see their their own work, and they still made them either for aliens or for their gods. Yes, Chase, coming in with Nazca lines. He said, "Show the lines."
The Nazca lines. Gregory.
Yeah. Felicity gets it. Yep.
Jumping in.
She's on point. Yep.
Oh, that's good. All right,
I hope you didn't miss the bodies, Felicity. We just showed alien bodies. Rewind later.
She just jumped in at the best time. Hold on. Finish the joke. Yeah, damn it. That was the greatest thing. I was so hoping that. Anyway, that's great. So, let's hear what Bryce has to say about Gregory.
In this water right behind me, that alligator gave these 11-year-olds a weekend
Gregory's the
they
best
won't
one.
forget.
This is emergency here. The alligator, it's in the water. What the f?
The guy taking the video instead of saving the children.
Dude, look how crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Just minutes after girls
This is so wild. Those girls are screwed.
Yeah.
I was thinking, this is the day I die.
The alligator
I was thinking, why doesn't that guy holding the phone fucking
Exactly.
do something?
Why wouldn't he save us?
Yeah.
estimated to be
And that was our
14
scout
feet
master.
He was our cop. It was a cop, yes.
swimming right
Look at
toward
this.
the troops as
He's
if they
just
had
having a good old time. He's like, this is going to get views, like viral views.
Yeah.
Like faster than us.
Yeah.
Or about same.
The gator got closer as cell phone video shows Aaron White jumping off the dock.
I thought they were leaving me to go. So I jumped off
bet
and
they
followed.
were.
Chasing after her friends, she didn't even see the gator.
No
Youth
way.
group leader Nicole Glenn helped her to safety.
There was no doubt in my mind that that alligator was not going to try and eat somebody.
Commotion.
Yeah.
at the Palm Swimming
I'm
Zone.
sure, Karen.
Glenn
That's
got
why they
between
come
her
towards
troops
you.
and the
It's
gator,
true.
her top priority to keep
The guy videotaping, though, is just my favorite.
He's the best.
He did not care.
I actually asked to speak to the alligator's manager.
Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah.
everyone safe.
I always say that I love them to death. I always say I would do anything for
Our
them.
next trip
Now
is going to be to the Nazca lines.
Yeah. But I don't love them, and I wouldn't do anything for them.
Because everyone knows what they
I
are.
would do anything for them.
Everyone calmed down after a
Wait,
couple
what the fuck did
hours.
she just
Say that I love them to
mutter?
death.
Emotion filled the calm
I love
swimming
them
zone.
to death.
Glenn got between her
She's just
troop and
speaking
the gator. Her top
nonsense.
priority.
Yeah, she's
to
just
keep
happy to be on
everyone
TV.
Safe.
Yeah.
This guy,
Say
though.
that I love them to death. I always say I would do anything for them. Now I definitely know I would do anything.
Now I
for 'em.
proved
Everyone
it.
calmed
Yeah.
So
down after
everyone
a
should be
couple
celebrating
hours.
me.
Some of us
Yeah.
were freaking out a little bit because we just realized that an alligator was about to attack us.
The brave
I don't need like a
Dude,
key
it
to
was
the city.
14 foot long. now.
But,
yeah,
like,
that's exactly. She's
yeah.
trying to really like
Yeah, she's milking
soak
this.
it in.
Yeah, all right, lady.
I saved like a bunch of kids' lives, but that's who I
So
am.
where's the timestamp? Yeah, and that's who I've always been.
Yeah,
She
but
says
the guy
being
starting the video with, "This is an emergency, guys. Look, this alligator's gonna eat kids."
different. Someone should really use their cell phone to call 911
Yeah, do something about it.
while I film. Hey, you have a phone? You have a phone, dude? Dude, you have
I'm
a
surprised he didn't do one of these where like they, show themselves
That'd be
with
great.
it behind him. Yeah.
phone. Guys, if you look right here,
yeah.
you'll see a bitch about to get eaten by an alligator,
this
probably.
Is really bad.
Yeah, this is not a good
Someone
situation
really should jump
for
in
her. Yeah.
and distract the alligator from my position.
Yeah.
Get his attention.
Yeah, somebody who's on land and far
Right.
enough away.
All you had to do, go to the water, make some noise, and save all the children. But no, he's like, dude, I'm getting it. I think it was actually Flash from Spider-Man that was taking that video.
Yeah.
Because that's a Flash move for sure. If you like
Just
Spider-Man,
being the
you'll get it.
worst.
Yeah, videotaping everything. Remember?
Oh, Flash Thompson.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the Flash.
No, from Spider-Man.
Well, yeah. I thought you lost your mind.
The
for a
Flash
minute.
from Spider-Man.
I thought you lost your mind for a second. I'm sorry.
No, but there is a crossover. Remember, because he says he calls his book Flashpoint. So that's funny. He actually does make a Flash
yeah.
reference.
Yeah, 2 spiders, 1 friendship. Whatever.
Some
the fuck it was.
silliness. Yeah.
Something dumb. But Scoutmaster Thompson.
Yeah, thank God for the film guy, because then none of us would know about it. That's funny.
No, I know. I was gonna say that too, but I didn't want to ruin our whole little bit there. We had.
Yeah.
Thank gosh for the. Oh, that's what you just read. And then he is one of them. Government phones, so he can
only make calls. Yeah, on Wi-Fi. Oh, but yeah. Just an amazing,
so he couldn't call. So
amazing piece of footage.
He did all he could by filming. But yeah, I'm glad he did film.
Yeah.
So we can get Gregory.
Yeah, Bryce Jennings. What was it? Newberry. That's the perfect name.
For what?
For him. Like, you look at him, if you're like, guess this guy's name.
Bryce.
It's definitely Bryce.
Newberry. Yeah.
And then it's got to be something like Van Rofferson or Newberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bryce Van Rofferson here.
Yeah.
Actually, he should change it to
I
Van
like
Rofferson.
Van Rofferson, yeah.
Yeah.
What's Newberry? That's nothing now.
No, yeah.
Van Rofferson is everything.
He is Bryce Van Rofferson.
He always will be.
Reporting live, Bryce Van Rofferson.
Yeah.
Cameron.
Thank you, Bryce. Thank you, Bryce Newberry. I'm sorry, Bryce Van Rofferson.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not making fun of homosexuals. We're just making fun of Bryce.
No, yeah. I don't think people thought we were.
Well, I was. No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to make it
In other
clear.
news, I thought it would be interesting. I came across this, and I love this kind of stuff. The top 25 horror films that were based on true stories, and some of the stories are really fun. So I thought, with the time we have left, let's take a look at some of these.
Okay.
Pull them
Now?
up. No, later.
Boom.
After I leave. Yeah.
Maybe one of the best movies ever.
I love Scream.
Scream, dude.
Yeah, the best horror movies. So good. So yeah, this one, this isn't even this is where the list starts. This is just like.
So what is this? This is a list.
Yeah.
That just talks about older movies.
It's 25 horror films based on true stories, and there's a few in here that are interesting. Like, we know. Go ahead.
The Exorcist. Okay, no. We know what, because I'm getting into it.
Yeah,
I'm
we know
diving
The
in,
Exorcist.
bitch.
We know that there's been exorcisms.
But
The
Emily
Rose exorcism.
No,
I think is. Go ahead.
That's Emily Rose was based off that one chick. This is actually based off. What's the fucking name, dude?
It'll be in there.
Yeah, I'll find it. But originally it was a little boy, if I'm not mistaken.
Roland
Doe, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was a pseudonym given to the young boy. Yeah. So the Emily Rose one, that's a crazy one.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's I talked about her on the show.
Yeah, we did a whole thing about it.
Annalise Michelle. Annalise.
That's right.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Dude, that's a fucking story where she had the 7 different demons in her.
Yep.
Nero.
They could speak different languages.
Lucifer, Nero.
Yeah, check that episode out. Like, you did a deep dive on exorcism just in general.
Oh, yeah.
But this wasn't a surprising one to be on the list. Chainsaw Massacre, dude.
Exorcism, one of the greatest movies, one of the greatest horror films ever.
And we know that people
The
do
Exorcist.
exorcisms. It's been around a long time.
Yeah.
So not surprising. Dude, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
The OG one is
This
amazing.
is interesting. Because there was actually a guy that was making furniture and masks and stuff out of skin.
Ed Gein, yeah.
Yeah. So that's based on him.
So there's a few characters based on him. Norman Bates is based on him. Is based off Ed Gein because he had that weird thing with his mom.
He would dress up.
Yeah, exactly. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and there's another huge one. Damn it!
It's on the list, I think.
Probably. Yeah, Ed Gein.
You're talking about the one, the man who they never found out who he was, though.
Jaws was based on a real fucking thing.
Right. Freaking nuts.
The epic monster movie Jaws was based on Peter Benchley's 1974 book of the same name. Oh, really? Which wasn't inspired by any specific shark attack, but instead the exploits of shark fisherman Frank Mundus.
That I could see that. Yeah, because that is a cool job.
Robert Shaw's character was allegedly modeled after the Long Island native. Long
so you
Island,
want to
New
go
York.
after sharks, huh?
Long Island represent.
What do you know?
Show? What show is that? First
you know
of all,
nothing about sharks. I don't know.
Long Island represent.
No idea.
Really?
No idea.
New Girl. It's Schmidt.
Oh, okay.
He's the best.
But this one, The Town That Dreaded Sundown.
Yeah, this is.
They
yeah,
never
this is an
caught
old
this
school
guy.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh, they did a remake.
No, this is probably the original.
No, 1976 and 2014.
Oh wow, they did remake.
They did a fucking remake.
I would watch that.
This is wild.
I'd want to see the remake. That sounds interesting.
The Phantom Killer. I've heard of the Phantom Slayer.
Yeah.
So
this guy, dude,
responsible for the so-called Texarkana's Moonlight murders. Mm-hmm. Dude.
But they never found him.
Is this the
I think
same?
he just stopped.
Who was the guy? The axe murderer. He would take an axe from their house and murder them, right?
That's crazy.
That's this guy, right?
I don't know about the axe thing. I just know that for a period of time, he just went around killing people every night, and the whole city would have to lock down.
Yeah,
and then
he wrote a note saying, "Anybody who plays jazz, I won't kill."
Oh, what?
You don't remember this?
No, I
That's
remember
part
that
of this
from
fucking story, bro.
That was in that TV show, American Horror Story. So that's funny. I didn't know that was based on something real.
What was? Everyone needs to play jazz?
Yeah, because he was a jazz saxophone player.
So
the killer.
They don't know who the killer was.
Yeah.
They would just get notes. So everybody was getting killed by axes from their own houses.
Great.
Yeah. So that was like, they called him
insult to injury.
They called him the Texas Axe Man or something.
I made my axe out of stuffed animals. So good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Left it right on the porch.
Yeah, but so he'd kill people with their own axe. Some people survived. But so he would write notes. One wrote, he said, "I am the devil. I am a demon," and just all this crazy weirdo shit.
I mean, his actions.
And then he said, anybody not, and it was the wording and phrasing was so funny. He's like, anyone not playing, anyone not jazzing on Tuesday night, like anyone not jazzing, like just funny, weird phrasing.
Funny, yeah.
But he's like, but anyone, not, whoever plays jazz, they'll be safe, but anyone not jazzing will die.
They did it in American Horror Story.
I want to look up that note. That's so funny.
They actually
tell me the episode. Tell me all the deets.
But that's what it is. So it's a jazz saxophone player, and he's a serial killer, and he says that, and the people. So every house is playing jazz. He's just walking down the street, smiling, so happy to hear jazz from every house, and then he passes by the Coven house, and they're not playing it. And so you remember the leader of the Coven, the greatest actress ever. Jessica, what's her name? Jessica,
the leader of Coven.
Mm-hmm. She's been in every American Horror Story season. Jessica Lange.
Yeah.
She's there alone, and he comes in there to kill her, but she's this
darling,
all powerful
witch. You made the
witch.
biggest mistake of your life.
They end up becoming like
homies.
Yeah, hooking up. They end up like falling for each other. Yeah, it's great.
Who plays the Axeman?
He's also great. I don't know the
Michael
actor's
Chiklis?
name. No, it's somebody so great though, and he's in everything, but I can't think of. He's
Danny
not a
Houston. Yeah, fucking no God. That guy.
Yeah.
I'm reading it right now.
There you go.
Coven, played by Danny Houston.
How funny.
Fucking A. So check this out.
That's the best season 2 of American Horror Story, Coven.
So here's the note, dude. All right, ready for this note? So guys, this is from the Axeman of apparently it's New Orleans, not Texarkana. So I'm guessing I confused the two.
Yeah.
But check this out. New Orleans.
Makes
That's
more
why.
sense.
Yeah, because they were in Louisiana. So they have never caught me and never will. They have never seen me, for I am invisible. Even as the ether that surrounds your earth. I am not a human being, but a spirit and a demon.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, he's nuts. From the hottest hell. I am what you Orleanians and your foolish police call the Axeman.
He does this in the show.
So it's based off
dude,
this.
and he is like not human in the show.
Oh wow!
You got to watch that season, dude.
I
That's
will,
the
apparently.
best season of American Horror Story. Is it? Oh my gosh, it's so
when
good.
I see fit, I shall come to claim other victims. I alone know whom they shall be. I shall leave no clue except my bloody axe. What does that say? Besmeared with blood and brains. Where's the shit about everyone needs to?
What a freaking!
Everyone needs to jazz
there you
this
go.
day. Oh, here it is.
If everyone has a jazz band going,
where's that?
Right there in Move your mouse up there. Down. Right.
I'm going to make a little proposition to you people.
Yeah.
Here it is. I am very fond of jazz music, and I swear by all the devils in the nether regions. Hold on, I want the audience to be able to see this.
They can't see it.
No, well, I was just reading it to them. I don't need to fucking see everything, dude. So yeah, I'm very fond of jazz music, and I swear by all the devils in the nether regions, that every person shall be spared in whose home a jazz band is in full swing at the time I have just mentioned. If everyone has a jazz band going, well, then so much the better for you people.
Yep.
One thing is certain, and that is that some of your people will not do. That's what I meant. Will not jazz it out.
Yeah.
On that specific Tuesday night. If there be any, we'll get my axe.
Yeah.
Fucking nutcase.
Yeah, he's a cool character in that season. But so yeah, this is a different guy. He would just wait, and as soon as the sun went down, he would just break into a person's house and kill him. And he killed 8 people, and they never caught him, and he just stopped or moved on. Maybe he's a serial killer in some other city.
Yeah, right. Maybe he's the Texarkana fucking murderer.
We just don't know. Yeah. So that was an interesting one. He was never caught.
Hills Have Eyes. Look at this ugly fucking dude.
Yeah, that's an interesting one to be on this list, right? I didn't think Hills Have Eyes was based on anything real. Something I thought was interesting.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah, they go into it, but something I thought interesting on this list was Scream. What's funny is, so after the news, because there was a guy on a college campus in Florida, and he was killing a bunch of college students, and it went on for days. And the writer of Scream, he heard the news and looked and saw he had an open window, and he closed the window, and then wrote out like a 15-page screenplay of what later became Scream.
The treatment, yeah.
But it made me think about the moment we meet Sydney in the first Scream. She looks towards that open window, and she goes to close it. And so, that's drawn from what actually happened to him and how he was inspired by.
I love that.
By the real thing.
I love that. Mm-hmm. So, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Didn't Wes Craven do Nightmare on Elm Street also?
I think so,
as
yeah.
well as Scream? Or
right?
Am I losing my mind?
Yeah. No, yeah, he's the horror master.
Do you know where this came from, the Nightmare on Elm Street, where people die in their dreams?
No, I don't think so.
If I'm not mistaken, and we'll scroll down and learn in a second, it was, and I think specifically Asian men, but it was men were dying in their sleep, and nobody knew why.
Oh, that's weird.
And then so Wes Craven was like, oh, what if it's like somebody killing them in their dreams? Like, how fucking dope would that be? Maybe
that's
I'm wrong.
Scary as hell. They're just randomly all in the same town or the same street.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so yeah, check this out. So the character of Freddy Krueger was entirely an invention of writer and director Wes Craven.
Yeah.
As was the teen-centric aspect of the film. But the fear and possibility of dying in one's sleep due to terrifying nightmares. That's unfortunately a very real thing. In the 1970s, a group of Southeast Asian, I knew it, genocide refugees in the U.S. suffered from such vivid night terrors that some refused to sleep. A few who eventually fell asleep died during the slumber despite being otherwise healthy. Wow. The condition was first dubbed Asian death syndrome. Yeah, that's what I thought it was too, but I don't want to say that because I'm like, if I'm wrong, I'll sound terrible.
So yeah, they witnessed
later
such
called sudden death explained
that their night terrors were killing them.
Yeah,
that is what a sad story.
Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. This was based off Ed Gein also, right?
I don't know. Henry Lee Lucas.
Oh, I don't know.
See, I haven't seen that film, but I think he plays himself, and it's the actual story of him being a killer. I don't know this one. Dead Ringers.
Is that two?
Yeah.
What's his name?
The Best.
God. Yeah.
Dude, I love this guy. He died recently.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did. He just recently passed.
Jeremy Irons is not dead.
Yeah, he died.
Alfred?
Yeah, he died just recently.
Don't fucking tell me.
Within I'm telling you, within this past few months.
Is Jeremy Irons alive?
Jeremy Irons was born September 19, 1948, and is 74 years old.
Oh, dude, somebody recently died that was who played like a character like that. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of one of my other favorite actors. So the guy who played remember the movie where the guy had the serial killer in his head and he would talk to him?
Yeah, William Hurt died.
William Hurt.
Yeah,
that's who I was thinking of.
General Ross. Yeah, man, fuck.
Yeah, so that's sad.
So what is my boy Chase saying? Freddy Krueger was based off the Hitman.
They believed they were being punished for leaving their country, the refugees.
Oh, he knows about this.
Yeah.
Started dying in their sleep. Yeah. They believed. Oh, you read out of order, bro. I don't know why you do that. It's so odd.
Oh, yeah. It's just I was just giving you the general gist.
I get it.
Because of the time.
Smart.
Yeah. Freddy Krueger is based on a hitman. That's interesting.
Ready? Other than Scream, favorite scary movie of all time?
It's the Conjureverse movies.
Oh, which one?
Not one specifically. I think
you have to pick one. Come on.
Yeah, well, obviously the original is what starts it all, but I
you
made it.
Annabelle Comes Home.
Annabelle Comes Home. I made that pretty clear on a recent episode that I think that's the best.
The Conjureverse episode. That's such a good episode. Dude, that thumbnail's real good too.
Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, just a cool list of
super dope. Cool episode.
Yeah,
fuck,
a lot of stuff.
But favorite one. So it's the Conjuring one, right? Or no, it's Annabelle Comes Home.
It would be. Well,
I like that.
Is that my favorite scary movie? Yeah, I mean it's one of them. Like I said, it's hard to say a favorite. Scream is my favorite franchise. Conjureverse would be second.
The first Scream probably
and
is my favorite.
It's the sum that makes them so great. Halloween, probably one of the best.
Halloween's good.
Yeah.
Halloween's real good.
Yeah, it's hard to dismiss Halloween.
The Hills Have Eyes is real fucking good too.
I don't think it's up to par.
Have
with
you seen the original?
Or
the original's great.
I don't think so. I've only
the original's
seen
great.
Just the one that came out in like the 2000s.
Yeah, that one's dumb. I mean, don't sleep on it, but it's they're all good. But Scream's the best. I've never been a big fan of Jason or Nightmare on Elm Street or any of those. So yeah, I'd say shit. I don't know. Scream's the shit. Favorite horror movie, Martyrs. No, it's a horrible fucking spectacle, that movie. It was so hard to watch. Dude, go watch Martyrs if you want to have a great night. Two women. It's just horrible. It's fucking insane.
Okay.
It's the most gruesome shit I've ever seen. Literally, one of the people talking about the movie said, this movie makes Saw look like Sesame Street, and it's facts.
Saw's too much. Insidious, that's another great franchise.
Insidious
like
1 is like my favorite fucking scary movie. That movie's so good.
Yeah.
Not my favorite, but it's up there.
Yeah.
I love that
movie. It's in my top 5. It's the franchises, though. I like them, some of them. They're all so good.
I like The Last Key. Like, I like all those Insidious movies.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen the most recent
characters.
one. Yeah, fucking A.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, that was CT, baby!
Crash talking it.
Crash talking it.
Alien bodies. Oh, my gosh. We're getting
Alien
there.
bodies.
We're right there.
Are these real? Was that real? I think. So you asked me what I think.
Yeah.
Why would Mexico lie?
And they did DNA tests. 30% unknown DNA, not human. They are not human beings.
Why lie? What do you have to gain?
Yeah. Why bring it to Congress? Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
Just don't.
Yeah. From Jared, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you to the chat. Thank you, everybody, today for joining us. We talked about some crazy stuff. We're going to follow this UFO body story. Trust me, we'll be talking about that again. If you don't know what the Nazca lines are, like Cameron, please look those up because that is very interesting. And thank you all. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you for our next TPTNS next week. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Don't forget. Helps us out. Gets the video to more people. It's what we need. Thank you.
I thought you were going to end it by saying Cameron. Like we were doing the...
Yeah,
you good. But guys, we love you. We appreciate you. You're awesome. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do all that cool stuff because it helps tremendously. So, guys, we love you. You are our everything. D-Live, Chase Mack, Given Life, Felicity, everybody. You're all the best. We love you. And we will see you Tuesday for TPTNS.
Oh, yeah.
So don't miss it. We love you. And like, subscribe, visit that Patreon. Oh, by the way, I told you, and you all know, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs for my birthday, and which was like 2 days ago. Yeah. So let's do it. Let's get to 1,000 subs. We can do it, people. Love you so much. Later, guys.